What's up, guys? Iron Fist here, back at it again. Episode 13 of our Red Dead Redemption live Let's Play. How's everybody doing? Actually, hey, welcome. I didn't know how early you were up. So, where are we at now? We just got back, I think, from robbing the bank is the last thing we did, I believe. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. How are you this morning? I feel like we're getting pretty close to done with chapter 3.
Okay.
Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called...
Hey, Molly, where's Dutch?
Well, however it goes.
I'm not sure all that line of thought serves you and me very well.
That's because, Cowpoke, you are a man of profoundly limited intelligence.
No doubt.
Well, you and the old man and Dutch have been running
Not
around,
much happening this week.
digging us ever deeper into shit.
Well, I got a lot coming
Old
up this
Mr.
week,
Pearson
actually.
might have gone and lightened the load a little.
Well,
Pearson,
school starts tomorrow.
curious?
I'm going back to
Yes,
school now,
gentlemen.
which my wife has
Dutch,
been, so we both
You
go to
tell him,
school.
fat man.
Now,
It's peace, Dutch. The
yeah,
O'Driscolls.
I got
I mean,
a 2-year-old, a
there's a way.
2-month-old,
What on earth are you talking
full-time
Get
job,
the words out properly, fat
and
man.
I met a
me
couple
and
of
my
the
wife both
O'Driscoll
go to school,
boys.
so that's
Rode
going to
into
be
town.
interesting to see how this plays
Things
out.
were about to get ugly.
But
you know
and
how I
then
am in a fight, huh?
my new position
Hey, corner
starts
tight.
Thursday, so I got a promotion from, which,
Anyway,
yeah, I go from 4 days a week to
somehow
5 days a
didn't,
week now, too.
but
So,
we got to talking,
but
and they suggested
my
a
position
parlay
is,
to end things like
what's it
gentlemen.
called?
Combe O'Driscoll.
Basically, what I do, I work for a service
you lost
provider,
your minds?
Always
and I
telling us,
go,
Dutch,
yeah,
do
college.
what has to be
Yeah, we're both
done,
in high school.
But don't fight wars
No.
ain't worth fighting.
They want
Yes,
a parlay?
college.
It's a trap.
But,
Of course, it's
we have,
probably a trap, but what do we got to lose finding out?
I work for a service
You ain't
provider, and I
getting
go in your
shot
house when
because
your
you'll be
internet and TV
protecting
starts
us.
working. Now I'll be going
It's
to
a trap,
businesses
you
instead
shoot
of
the lot
your
of them.
house,
If it
like,
ain't a
instead of
trap, that's
customers'
slim
houses.
chance.
I don't see the point in any of
But yeah,
this.
college. She's going
It's a
for an
chance.
ultrasound tech. She's already
Gotta
2
take
years out of her 6 done.
I
I'm
killed
going for
Combs'
network
brother.
administration. I'm going to try to become a network
Long time
engineer
ago.
for the company I work for. And it's 4 years, so we should finish around the same time. And when we
Then he
do,
killed
when we both finish, we'll probably move back to
the
Texas.
woman I love
That's the
dear.
plan anyway.
As you say, it's a long time ago. Dutch.
Let's go. You and me, with Arthur protecting us, no one else.
What about me?
This ain't the time for tigers, my friend.
Big old hefty horse here.
Mount up then, Morgan. Let's go then.
Yeah.
I hate when it goes this slow. It just tells me to follow them.
You know, I've been fighting Combe for so long now. I can barely
So I guess
remember
we're
a
trying
time
to
when it
have
was
a meeting
different.
to
And you're still fighting him
everything,
now. Make no mistake of that.
Here he goes. Doubting
I guess with
Thomas.
the
Is there
O'Driscolls,
any
the other
plan
gang that we have a
ain't
big feud with.
Maybe you're right. Just nervous.
I guess we're meeting for a peace treaty. I'm sure this will go right.
I ain't
Grandma
costing
graduated when
lives
she's
here.
50, so I
I'm
sort of
saving
know
them.
what you're going through.
What did you say? We had Pinkertons
Nah, it's,
coming after us.
Because
Yeah,
of
that'd be tough,
Blackwater.
honestly.
And Leviticus
Finding the
Cornwall
motivation
and
that
his
late
private
would be-
army.
I mean, I say that. I mean, you're only halfway through your life,
Local
but
hillbilly thing
like,
will
still,
come
like,
to a head.
that's a lot of life that's been
Can
lived
we
too, though.
really afford to be fighting
Not even
on
half
all
that
these
yet.
fronts? And O'Driscoll.
There is wisdom in that.
Like, I mean, my job is a good-paying job. Like, I make good money, but at the same time,
You
like,
ain't even going to be the
I
one
make
in danger.
good
Get on
good
over
enough
there,
money, I should
find a
say.
nice
But
perch
if we
for
both
you to
finish our
settle
degrees
into.
and both
You got
land the
that
positions
right,
that
don't
our
you?
degrees are for, we won't have to worry about anything. I mean, not even close. Like, we could sneeze
with
and
you to cover us.
accidentally wipe it with,
Okay. Just
no,
keep calm.
not Bill Gates money,
I give you a reason
but like,
not to.
just for our
We'll be
lifestyle
fine.
right now, I
We
mean, you
got
could
you.
easily turn that into
I
not
will
having
do
any
my
money if
best.
you change your
Oh,
lifestyle,
my dear
like,
and trusted
dramatically,
friend.
but like, we could
With you
significantly
watching
improve
over
our
me,
lifestyle
I would
and
walk
still
into
have a
hell
lot of
itself.
leftover money. And that was
As
when I
would
did the
I.
estimations, undershooting how much we would get paid. Like the worst case scenario.
Hey, up there. Men on the ridge.
Jesus, they have
Oh,
5 of them.
Driscoll's, from the look of them. I don't
The
like
4 of them. There's a
having
deer
eyes on
right
us.
there in the middle
We're
of them.
close. You'll be the eyes
Yeah, my
soon
mom,
enough.
she went to school while we were growing up.
Maybe
She had to take us
he's
to
right,
practice and all. I mean, she was like,
maybe I have pushed
I think
too
early
hard.
30s when she got her
Got us
degree.
into situations that
And we all
could've been
had
safer. I just
we had practice
see
after
all
school,
those
a bunch of events we
mouths
had to go
gotta
to,
feed, and
and just taking us to
I
school. And
dream too big,
she worked full time and then
caring
still
too
went
much.
and got her degree.
That's my problem.
And I mean,
Caring
it
too
took.
much.
I remember
There's no
plenty of
such
times where
thing.
she was just ready to pull her hair
This
out,
is
but she got it.
horseshit from both of you.
She was a
It
nursing
might
assistant
be.
before she retired. I don't have all the details. She never talked
Might be
about it
full
that
of
much.
shit.
Oh yeah,
Como Driscoll
yeah.
might be full of shit.
I
The promise.
there's
of this
that's
great
honestly like
nation.
the 2 fields we're
Men
going into are the 2
created
best you
equal.
can go to nowadays for
Liberty
anything
and
money related. Would be
justice for all.
anything medical or the
That might
technology
be
field,
nonsense
technical
too,
field.
but it's worth trying.
Iron, sorry I haven't been on streams. I'm studying for finals all week. You're good, man.
Believing in.
No worries at all. I've not been streaming that much. Like I gotta come out with a new schedule for you guys once my new schedule actually starts. But I'll be streaming a lot less because I'll be working 5 days a week instead of 4, and college starts tomorrow. So like I'm gonna still try to at least stream twice a week, but I feel like this is gonna become a really good time for when I stream Sunday mornings, because like basically what I do when I stream on like Sunday and Monday mornings are I'm waking up before everyone else in the house wakes up, and to pass the time until they get up I come out here and stream, as opposed to like when I stream at nighttime. I mean, I could still do my really late stream on Saturday nights too, and Sunday nights if I wanted to, but it just depends how much of that time I'm going to be using for school instead, because my new shift is more money. Congrats. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. My new shift is instead of Wednesday through Saturday, 4 days a week, 8 to 7, it's now Tuesday through Saturday, 10 to 7. So I go in 1 extra day, but I'm there 2 less hours. So I'll probably try. My goal is to use that extra time in the morning for when I do my school. But we'll see how it goes. Are you taking online courses or going to actual college building? I'm taking all online, but I told them like if they needed me to take one, because they recommended I take my math class in person because it's a hard math class. It's like advanced something in trigonometry, which I was really good at math, so I'm not that concerned about it. But
Sure.
So, how's your gang doing? They still believing in you? Better world.
sorry, I was watching this.
Pure
But they were like,
How's
well,
that
you
coming
should probably take this one in person. It's like,
That's
well, do
fine.
you have anything on Mondays? Because it's the only day I'm available to
How's
come
that
to the
score you
school.
stole off us?
And
Which
they're like,
one?
no, sorry, we only have these days. And I'm like, not everybody that goes here
It's like I said, this is a
18, 19
charismatic
years
leader.
old, still at home. Like, I can't.
Lot of heat on
No,
us
it's not
this
60
time.
hours a week. It's 40.
Both of us. Whole heap of trouble.
10 to
They offered me a
7.
price, Dutch, to bring you in.
That's 8 hours, and
didn't
then
you
I work
take
5 days a week.
Well,
Instead of 8 to 5, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, I work
am
Tuesday through Saturday, 10 to 7.
Sorry
It's still 40 hours
about
a week.
your brother.
But yeah.
Yeah, well, I never liked him much.
I liked Annabelle.
You always loved the ladies, Dutch Vanderlyn. I like that about you.
What are we doing here? Go home. Is this thing over?
Well, couldn't have seen that coming. Yeah, they told me I should go for that one class, and I was like, depending on what day it is, I can't just tell my work to schedule me differently. That's not how my job works. My job's not designed for somebody that's also going to school.
Handing him over to the lords. I don't know. Strange times.
They killed Seamus. Fuck the whole lot of them. With this fella Colum's right, we can draw them all back.
True. Where'd Colum and Patrick head off to?
He's escaping. Shoot him.
Relax. Relax. I got him. Did I kill you?
Oh, not yet.
No, of course not. Not yet. But I will.
Did I push the wrong button? I'm guessing. No? Jesus Christ. One notable thing happening to me is that my job completely rearranged my working hours. My wife's did too. Like, she works as a personal shopper at Walmart. So basically the ones that, like when you order the online or whatever and you go to have them pick it up, she's the one that loads it for you or gets all that ready on the inside. And she can only work 2 days a week now. With the second kid coming, she only works on Mondays because I'm off Mondays, and then she works on Saturdays because her mom's off Saturdays and can watch the girls. Just for extra spending money, honestly. And they did that to her. Like, her next schedule a week from now has her working every single day except Thursday. Walmart has no idea. Like, they have some computer that creates it and it never works.
It's good to see you.
Hello, Cole.
How's the wound?
I hardly feel it. You will.
Septic.
Not giving away the name where I work because it'll just give away where I live. You know how it is. I mean, I know the state you live in, but you're fine. Like, I completely understand.
With old Dutch. Could come right with me and make
So,
money.
alright, I know what you do too. So is it like a really popular one that like
It's Dutch's
is all over the place, or never mind. I see what you. So it might be one specifically, and like that would put like straight to the town you live in.
Lie, my friend.
If that's what you're saying, you're
I
fine.
thought Dutch preached
You don't have
truth.
to.
Let me go.
Those
Cole.
details aren't super important
And
anyway.
all this crap between you two. We all got real problems now.
The way I see it, they get him. They forget about me.
They ain't the forgetting sort. If I were you, I'd run as soon as I had the money.
Oh, I know you would. Let's see. We lure an angry Dutch in to rescue you. Grab all of you and hand you in. Then disappear.
So you only met with him to grab me?
Of course. He's gonna be so mad. He gonna come raging over here. And a whole lot of you. And the law will be waiting for him. Arthur. Arthur, I missed you.
See on in the area, yeah. I got you. Yeah, you're fine. Walmart doesn't narrow anything down either. That's the only reason why I actually said the place she works. The reason I don't say where I work, it's everywhere too, but is because of their social media policy. I don't want to if something were to come out or something, they don't like what's it called? I don't know, like 7-8 years ago on my YouTube, I'm sure somebody said something that's now offensive, and then be like, people are like, oh, I can't believe they represent that. And I was like, no, they don't. So basically, one of the this is disgusting. So basically, we're the Vanderlyn gang, and then there's another gang that we're big rivals with called the O'Driscolls, and they told one of our members that they wanted to have a peace treaty, and good God, what a freaking survivor. I guess he's like building up the courage to do it. Oh, I gotta tap it, okay. He told us that they wanted to meet up and
I don't want to go to Mexico. I want to go home. Home.
meet up and have a peace treaty, and then it was a
What the hell?
it was a setup, and now we're kidnapped and they're torturing us. Sorry it took so long to get that out. We had a peace treaty meeting with the rival gang, and it was a setup, and they kidnapped, and now we're getting tortured.
It's one thing torturing a man, it's another thing putting him through stories of the homeland. He better hurry it up. I don't want to be here when the law comes for that side of beef.
I wish I could see.
What's going on here? You're supposed to be holding
That is
on.
ridiculous.
What kind of used to this fight? Make it a good one, fella. This is your last
Jesus. Sorry, I thought it was an effect with the throwing knife that it was that far off, but I guess aiming way over to the left was where it was supposed to go, so I readjusted it. Hold on, sorry guys.
What's he still doing down there? It's one thing torturing a man, it's another thing putting him through stories of the homeland. He better hurry it up. I don't want to be here when the law comes for that side of beef.
think now's the time for a cigarette. See that guy wherever he is. Praised for its realism, Red Dead Redemption depicts the totally accurate scenario in which a man can still stand up and aim a gun after being shot in the torso area multiple times. I don't know how long it's been though. In the defense for that, I don't know how long it's been since he got hurt. Not to mention the wound on his shoulder, which was burned too close to the wound. That would still hurt, and being hung upside down for God knows how long. Being punched in the gut multiple times or whatever else they did to him in that time frame. Yeah, I think that's like they're trying to add the realism by like the screen looking like this and making it like really hard to do anything. Like look how hobbled he is right now. Like he does not feel good at all. But that being said, I see what you're saying too. Like I guess you could justify the argument to like he could have been in there for like a week. Like I have no idea. And like it's not really healed, but it's numbed some, I guess. But at the same time. Oh, dip into the water and fall off. Starting a new game in the next stream. I'm going to try to beat it relatively quickly. Hopefully it won't take too long. Still plan on rotating all my other games too. That's what makes it so hard. I have like 5 or 6 Let's Plays going. Oh, okay, fast traveled.
Arthur! Arthur?
Arthur?
I told you it was a setup, Tuts. My dear boy, what? They got me. I got away. Yeah, you did. Miss Grimshaw, I need help. Reverend Swanson set the law on us. Oh, of course he was.
I'm sorry, Arthur.
It is a bit late for apologies. Swanson! Mr. Morgan, you're safe now.
Oh, let's get him to bed.
You are safe now, Arthur. You're safe now.
That's pretty, Tuts. That's real pretty.
Miss Grimshaw, will you sit with him a while?
Of course. You'll be okay, Mr. Morgan.
Sure as that beep's probably really loud.
You're home.
like a freaking 14 to 15 point. Maybe more. Jesus. Well, I guess it's a video game, so they could do. I would give this game a 10 out of 10 if your character died.
I thought I'd be burying you, Mr. Moore.
I mean, look how long his hair is now and his beard.
Well, not quite yet,
He's
Reverend.
not even healed yet.
Good.
Or like that's how long it took him to heal.
About the same as you.
I'm sorry to hear that. Well,
that being said, like, this game honestly is fantastic so far, what I've played of it. Like, the story is really, really, really good. Now the hair's pretty close. I need to catch up on the beard though. Jesus. Not denying it's good, despite the multiple times I criticize it when I watch. Just something. No, you're fine. This game's not for everyone, and even if, I mean, there's a lot of like stuff people don't like about this game too. I just love the game, but Red Dead Redemption 1 was one of my all-time favorite games, ever. Like story-wise, it's just fantastic. This game's just really, really well done, I should say. But Rockstar games usually are. Like, I mean, they take 6 years to make, and then they come out and they're fantastic. It's the same reason why Bethesda is now, they're getting a lot of criticism because of Fallout 76, which I think they just shouldn't have came out with. I think they should have just not made it, but it was just to hold people over, I guess. They were trying to get into the online game that they could probably get some money for with microtransactions, and I don't blame them. I mean, that market's huge. Like, I mean, just look at Fortnite, how many people have spent money on that stupid game. I've spent money on that stupid game. I won't anymore. The only way I would be buying the NFL outfits, and even then I don't know that I would, just because like I don't play the game, and so it'd make no sense for me to. Like, I've played it once since Call of Duty came out, and I knew that was going to be the case too, because I don't enjoy that game at all. Like, I never enjoyed it. It was just the only thing to play that everybody had, so I played it like every day. Then you get to the point where you win almost every game. It's just not fun.
Been waiting for you, Arthur.
Well, I'm sorry to have kept you.
Come on, let's get going.
What's the plan?
We're meeting a couple of the Greys over at the saloon. They spoke to Bill about a job, needing security.
After the farce of stealing the horses for them, why are we doing this?
Because we need to stay in with them, and they're paying.
So what kind of security they want?
We're about to find out. Now come on.
This seem legit to you, Bill?
Sure. Dutch said we was to keep on dealing with them until we find this gold.
Can we trust them?
Can we trust anyone?
Yeah. Let's just see what they say.
They said there was some big misunderstanding about them horses.
And what if they're born in their fields?
They don't know we had anything to do with that.
Oh, that's so.
Yeah.
They think it was the Braithwaites.
Listen, I know these Grey Boys a bit now. This is on the level.
We're stuck in the middle of some ancient feud, but instead of playing both sides, we're being used by both of them.
They were saying that Catherine Braithwaite...
Hey, hold up. This don't feel right.
Now it don't feel right? I could have told you.
Jesus Christ. This is exactly why I don't play the games off stream. Because like that reaction right there, like that wouldn't have been authentic at all, because like I would have known it was coming. Like that right there is a perfect example why I only play these games live. Oh crap, that's the word, sorry, buddy.
Look at him, of course he's dead! How could you not think this was a trap? You
what did she say? I've been considering getting Breath of the Wild. Any opinions on it? My buddy, the one that's in my description, I think he's supposed to be streaming again soon. He's not started yet. But Crockett, he did a Let's Play of it, and it looked fantastic. Like it was one of the main games I wanted for my Switch, but I never got. But it's still one I plan on getting at some point. This guy running to the right. I don't need a cutscene right now.
You Greys must be even dumber than I thought. Cowards are in the gun store. I'll get the front. You take the back.
Yeah, like, I've heard nothing but fantastic things about that, and when I watched him play it, it looked great. It just looked very hard, but it looked very fun. So if you're, like, in for a challenge on games, then you should really like it. But it may have difficulty settings, too. I like games like this where you can't really change the setting. The game just is what it is. But, like, on the ones that are hard, like, me and my cousin, Pat, are completely opposite. Like, when I play with him, his name's Paul, but, like, you know him by Pat from the stream. He only plays games on the absolute hardest difficulty, which is fun. It can be fun, but for me, like, I'm trying to enjoy the story, and if I'm playing on something that difficult, I'm gonna end up hating the game, because I'm gonna spend 30 minutes trying to, just trying to beat one mission that should have only taken like 5. What is he? Are you serious? What are you doing? I don't know what you said. Sorry, buddy. I guess don't get going back.
You're getting sloppy, Morgan.
You see that window and Sean's skull? Don't talk to me about sloppy.
Better in here, not there.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I take it this place isn't gonna work. Oh my god, his life got saved by that.
After all, now it's sinking in. So much for loot. What damn loot? We ain't getting out of this with nothing. That's assuming we even get out.
Of course we're getting out of it. This is you and me, Morgan. We always get the job done.
You always getting the job. See Bill anywhere? No. Shit.
What a try hard. I only play on harder difficulty when I know I can beat it on normal. Yeah, see, I'm the same way, but like, I don't have the free time I used to have, so like, once I beat a game, I don't play it again. Like, a single story game. Unless it's something like this that just has a lot of replayability. Oh, that was a, oops, that was a civilian. This is my opportunity to get a bunch of money. I always do this. Like, I should be over there with him, but I like walk around and loot because this is too much to leave on the ground. That's one thing, though. I refuse to play any game on a difficulty lower than normal. Yeah, I don't either. I either leave it where it's at or I go second to hardest. I'd never switch a game to like the easiest just to play. Like, that's boring to me. Because then you have, like, it ruins the story, too. Because, like, if, like, let's say a game like this, it's like a big old fight like that. Like, I could just stand out in the middle of the street. Nobody'd even shoot me if this game had that option. Like, nobody'd even be able to hit me. Return to the gang. Oh, sweet. It's one that's actually going to let me keep looting. Get to you guys in a second. I can sell all these jewelry stuff to the fences for a ton of money. Which I got a lot of money right now anyway, but still. Especially when you get like the platinum belt buckles, they're like $25 a piece. It's ridiculous. I usually play on whatever the default choice is, unless the choice is easy. If the choice, I've never ran into a game where the default choice is easy though. But like he plays on the absolute hardest, which is cool. Like one of the games that I did that on was Halo. I used to always play on freaking God, what was their word for it on that? I don't remember what word it was, but I remember I had to do it because on Halo 3 I wanted the recon helmet, and you had to get every single achievement for Halo 3 and Halo ODST to get the recon helmet. But it actually meant something when you got it. Like if you seen somebody wearing a recon helmet, you're like, Jesus, that's an OG right there. Because everybody ran the Hayabusa, I think it was called, and that one was really cool too. But recon helmet, like, you were great. That's why I was so upset on Halo Reach when like they gave everyone the recon helmet. It was supposed to be a pre-order exclusive too, and then like the copy of the game just came with it. Yeah, platinum engraved buckle just now, like that. Those things are worth a ton. What the heck? How this guy died? Oh, he fell over now. He was just like sitting upright. Can you climb over? Oh, just got minus points because that was a civilian. Oh no, don't return to them. Dang it. Alright.
You want us to come out? We'll come out!
Bill! Guns on the ground, now! Both of you! Don't
God, before we had jobs, Aiden and I put hours into all Halo games that came out, trying to beat them at the highest difficulty, simpler time. Yeah. No, wasn't simpler times, because that was not a simple task. It was freaking hard. But it was fun, though. It was a lot of fun. Like, Halo, I love Halo, but I have a PlayStation now. But the next Halo is supposed to be coming out on Windows 10. And so when it comes out, I'll be all over that on the PC. It's like, the game is so nostalgic that it, like, makes me want to go get a Xbox One. But, like, I don't have anyone to play with. Like, if they remastered Halo Reach right now, and like completely left it the exact same way. I mean, they could add some features to it. I don't care. If they remastered it, unlocked the servers again online, and it played just the way it did, I'd go buy an Xbox One right now. Like, I'm not kidding you. Like, the multiplayer on Halo Reach is one of the funnest times I've ever had in my life with friends. Like, if you played with friends, that game was fantastic. I loved it. Stories. Halo Reach was okay. It didn't compare to the others. And, well, it did compare. It was a really good story, too. But, like, Halo 3, and like, they were really, really good. I actually really enjoyed Halo 4's story, too, even though it was 343 Studios and not Bungie.
You know we can't do
Oh, sorry, while we're on the subject, I don't know if you've ever thought about this, but Bungie quit making Halos, and then 343 took it over, and Bungie went to make Destiny. Halo 3 ends with the ship blowing up in space, Master Chief being on that ship, and they ended Halo 3 with a funeral for Master Chief. Then Bungie made a prequel with Halo Reach, and then they were done. So Master Chief died, but 343 Studios took over, and they said he survived on the ship and the cryo chamber and all that, and kept going. Like, that's something like, if 343 Studios didn't take over, Master Chief was actually designed to die. Like, that's what happened. Wow, they made Destiny. What a downgrade. Destiny's got parts of it I don't enjoy, but all in all, Destiny's actually a really, really fantastic game. It was actually kind of revolutionary too, with how much, like, how popular it was. The problem I have with Destiny is it runs out of content way too fast, and its multiplayer is not fun. Like, it's like matchmaking, like, that's not fun. Now, it's story, playing that with friends and stuff, that's fun, but it kind of goes the route of, like, I don't know, like a World of Warcraft, where you just got to keep redoing the same raids over and over again to get loot. Like, so it kind of dies off for me pretty quickly, but it wasn't bad. Like, I really enjoyed it, but I do think Halo, all in all, was better. But yes, that's Bungie's the one that made Destiny, but in their defense, they left Microsoft Studios and partnered with Activision to make Bungie, or to make Destiny, and that's why it's so limited. And the big news that just came out literally like this week was that Bungie is reacquiring the publishing rights to Destiny from Activision. So Activision's not going to have anything to do with it anymore, and that completely pops the gate off of the money hungriness, and they can just actually focus on coming out with stuff for the hardcore gamer, as opposed to what Activision targets is everyone to buy it. And Bungie was always like the hardcore gamers that want to, like, grind out, like Halo, for instance. They want to grind it out. Like, that want to grind it out, they actually really, they focused on that. And then when they signed with Activision with Destiny, they had to focus on money and income. And so they had to make things that people would buy, and that's all Activision does. That's all they focus on. So microtransactions was the greatest thing to ever happen to Activision, I'm sure, for them. I mean, the money they make from it's just ridiculous. I feel like Master Chief dying would be a great ending to the series. That if they pull it off, one great emotional trip for everyone who enjoyed the games until now. I have to remind you, I found a Destiny at GameStop for $4. It's because Destiny is pointless now. Destiny 2 is what's currently out. But even it, the base game alone, isn't worth that much because they've added so much to it that, like, you have to turn around and go buy everything else to get the experience that everyone else is having, like all the DLCs that have came out and stuff. So, like, Destiny itself and Destiny 2, the base games aren't worth that much because it's just the game and there's not a whole lot of content to it. The DLC they add to it's what's good. Like, I actually would like to get back into Destiny 2, especially since, like, Activision has nothing to do with it anymore. And so, like, we'll see what they decide to do with that, and if it ends up looking good, I'll probably get back into it. Because I have it, or I had it at least. I think I have it. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I have it. Yeah. I have it right here, but it's maybe not actually. Yeah, that could have been one that she stole, our babysitter. I don't know. The game's not in the case, so there's no telling. Well, like you said, it's cheap enough to go buy, but yeah, I think that's one of the ones that got stolen actually, conveniently. Still waiting for my games back from that.
You put the gun down, Sheriff! I'll blow his brains out!
You want to join your little friend there, do you?
Either way,
I'm about
you're
to go dead eye.
Morgan? Shit!
Jesus, what? Why did I use the shotgun?
How the hell was I to know?
Let me see. They set us up once before. They didn't like us. We destroyed their farm. Should I go on?
Go easy on him, Morgan. He was out trying to find a lead. Same as you, same as Hosea. All you do is complain when things don't work out. Except when it's your goddamn fault.
You don't know what you're talking about. You don't give a damn about nobody but yourself.
Oh, you act so high and mighty, but you're no better than the rest of us. I've ridden with you boys close on what, 6 months now? And all you ever done was complain. You can fight, but you can't think.
You can't do either.
Okay, cowpoke.
Bill, take the boy's body. Bury him proper someplace quiet. Micah, best you and I don't speak for a moment.
I'm just so frightened by you.
I want to throw him on the back of his head. Can't stand Micah. He's so freaking annoying. He's the one that had the entire town of Strawberry trying to kill me because he wanted to get his guns back. We broke him out of jail. And then he's like, hold on, I got something I got to do. And he goes over to a house, and you have to stand outside. And the next thing you know, you hear a gunshot. Kills him and walks out with his gun. And then the entire town fights us, and we kill half the town.
What fun we had riding together. What a goddamn mess we are making of things.
Have you seen the trailer for The Outer Worlds? It's from the original creators of Fallout. It looks great so far. I think they're called Obsidian. I didn't know the original creators of Fallout wasn't Bethesda. I'll pull it up in a tab and then watch it when I'm done streaming. Outer Worlds trailer. Official announcement trailer from 1 week ago. Yeah, from Obsidian. Just from the picture, I immediately get a what's it called? Borderlands. In that one picture. Top comment. I guess because they helped make Fallout with Bethesda. The top comment on here says Bethesda has been kicked from the group chat. Bethesda, man, they got a bad rap right now. That's what sucks too, because like they're my favorite developing studio, and that's what I was getting at. Like, I think Fallout 76 was a horrible idea for them because it's kind of like them selling out, and that's what everybody was so upset about. But like, for instance, like Skyrim is one of the greatest games I've ever played in my life. The Fallouts besides Fallout 76 are all great. So like, they just as a developing studio, they were my favorite, and depending on how good Elder Scrolls 6 is when it finally comes out, like they probably still will be. I can overlook Fallout 76 because I thought it was going to be terrible anyway. Like, I had no interest in buying it, and I seen what they were doing with it. I think everybody treated it like, oh, another Fallout already, like this is going to be great. And I'm like, you guys see that it takes them like 6 years to make every single one of these games, and then they come out with one like a year and a half, 2 years after Fallout 4, or maybe 3 years, I don't know, after Fallout 4, and like, okay, you're not catching the pattern here that like something's off with this game. Like, it's not what you're expecting it to be. It's just a kind of side thing. But people went in expecting it to be a whole nother Fallout, and I'm like, okay, well, you guys enjoy that. And that's why I mean, I thought about getting it, but it was one of those that I was hesitant on, so I waited, and it came out, and it was what I thought it was going to be. So I didn't care that much for it. I didn't care to even try it.
Okay, girl.
Yeah, I'll have to watch that. That just from right off the bat, I'm intrigued from that Outer Worlds. How much is my bounty here? Don't even say. It's just like freaking, you're gonna get wrecked the second you get there. Story's getting interesting though, because like I'm really curious as to how this plays out and where we end up next. Gotta get back to Blackwater at some point. This game just has so much content though. So like, for instance, like progress, I am 36% done. So only a third of the way, and this is episode 13. And every episode is like an hour to 2 hours. So this game has, I believe it said like 60 hours worth of content just in the storyline, and it's not kidding. It's gonna take like over 30 episodes to actually finish this story. Like that's why I love it. Like that's why I've always loved video games, because like people are like, oh, I love movies, and like, why do you sit on your console all day? And I'm like, it's literally an interactive movie that keeps going. That's why I've always been a TV show person over a movie person, just because the lack thereof when it comes to content in a movie and a show keeps going.
Where's my goddamn son? Where is he?
God.
Where's my son? They took him, didn't they? They took my son.
Who took him?
We think the Braithwaite woman took him.
Oh.
Kieran saw a couple of fellows sound like Braithwaite boys.
Where's my son? If anything, where is my son, Dutch Van der Linde?
We will find him
Well, I had to backtrack. Like, I know nothing happens to him. Because John Marsden right there, the one that just walked up, that's his son that they took. He's the main character in Red Dead Redemption 1. This is a prequel to Red Dead Redemption 1. And, like, the way it ends, you actually control his son.
Why not? Micah, Kieran, anyone strange turns up, you
it's nice to see AAA games have good content and abundance of it. I mean, it really is, and that's why games like this are so good, because nowadays you have stuff like Call of Duty that comes out, and which I don't know, like it's early in Call of Duty right now, and like, if they come out with what they did for every 60 days, like that's not a bad market that they're approaching with Black Ops. So like they have these, if you've not played Black Ops, like they have these operations that last 60 days. And like the one that just came out, I don't know how much longer it's got. If you get on there, it tells you. Like it also came out with 2 maps and a bunch of new guns, new content in it, and that's what their Black Ops Pass is. So like every 60 days they come out with 2 more maps. Oh, and a zombies map. So if every 60 days you get 2 more maps, and well, I don't know what the 2 maps part. The 2 maps part's kind of a jiff, because that's not like, at least give us 4, but the new zombies map included and all the extra stuff is like I like that approach by them. So at least they're coming out with content for a game that really goes dry really fast. But like games like this, like this is a fantastic game, but for somebody who streams like I stream, this is a terrible game because it's so good and I want to play it, but I never have free time to play it. And when I do, I play it for like 2 hours and make almost no dent in it at all. But it's okay though.
Okay, get your heads. Right. Nobody makes a move until I say so. All right, everyone, dismount and come to me. We'll go in on foot from here.
First Sean, now Jack. We should have stayed out of all of this.
Bit late for that, ain't it?
Come on, let's get this done. John, you sure you're okay?
Like I said, I'm fine.
Oh, he ain't. He's gonna end up losing it and shooting somebody. They've got his son.
Redneck families think they can ruin us? I don't think so.
I'm just kill them all and rob them both.
There they are.
Who steals a goddamn boy?
I'm gonna let fly at those sons
Well, they
of
wouldn't
bitches.
like today's society.
John, I need you to stay calm. Get down here!
Ah, freaking.
Now! You inbred trash!
What the
Dang it, the subtitles. I was gonna try to get a screenshot and use that for the. There we go. Use that for the next thumbnail.
Easy, John.
We've come for the boy. You must have known we would.
Shouldn't have messed with our business now, should you?
Whatever complaint you have with us, alleged or otherwise, that is a young boy. That is not the way you do things. Hand him over.
Get the hell off our land!
I ain't scared. I got Deadeye. Yeah, that's literally what crossed my mind, but I wasn't gonna say it. What are you doing? Where'd that guy's life just got started? Shoot the guy right here.
Bill! Javier! Cover left! Carl's landing! More fire on the right! Arthur, John, Hosea with me! The rest of you, watch out here for any other arrivals. Get in there! Find Jack! And find that Braithwaite woman! Jack! You in here? Jack! Jack, can you hear me? Jack? Oh, shit!
This house, by the way, just to stop and admire it, like, look at this house. I've seen it a couple times, like, it's freaking the painting on the wall and everything. So I'm assuming time isn't actually slowing down. It's supposed to represent him being a great shot with a great eye. Yeah, like, it's like, it's not really to, like, him being a great shot. It's more so,
Arthur, get out there! We got this door covered!
it's more so to, like, for cinematic use. Now this actually slows down time. It's called Deadeye. Oh, shut the horse, not the guy. Are you kidding me? Not that lucky. He's dead now, but Deadeye, if you see that little symbol over there to the side, that little eyeball down to the bottom left, that's Deadeye, and it runs out pretty quickly. So, like, it may seem like it's overpowered, but you really don't get that much of it. And the trick I do, like, this game has auto aim, but you couldn't play this game if you didn't. Like, honestly, it's one of those things where, like, it's not like cheating. Like, you're not, by removing auto aim, like, you're not helping yourself at all, and it's not even impressive at that point. It's just stupid. But the trick I do is, like, I'll aim and then flick up on the stick. I used to do that on Red Dead Redemption 1 too, and it gives you a headshot almost every time. Like, there's still kind of a strategy to it. It doesn't always work. Yeah. Circle, if you keep firing while that circle is wide around it, like, see how it shrinks? You wait till it shrinks, it's more accurate, but you fire right away, it's not going to be as accurate.
Come on, this must be it!
Get out of the way.
I can't see a goddamn thing! 1, 2, 3. You want me to kill you too, old woman?
You bastards!
Where's the boy?
We have lived in this house for 120 years. We never had
I
no
thought you said
problem
I, and then I read it
Where
we have.
is the boy? Who took him?
You killed my son!
Oh, and I will surely kill the rest of them unless you start talking.
Oh, I know your type. Common scum.
Where is the boy?
You filth.
All right, we get her out of here.
What about down?
You freaking tell us where the boy was.
Get this hag outside. Any more of her sons to deal with?
No, I reckon they're all
Sweet, they're burning it down. That's what she gets. I hate that stupid old hag. Well, draw one last look at it. What am I doing?
Guess that's the end of the goddamn cribbage game. Come here.
No one unturned. I mean, did she really expect anything else to happen if she didn't say anything? Even saying I don't know would be better. Yeah, I mean, for real. But that's the thing, is she does know. But she's like, you're just scum. Okay.
I never liked
you.
Why'd you take the boy, Mrs. Braithwaite?
You stole my
boys are off
liquor.
limits.
You stole my horses. Ain't no rules in war, Mr.
Matthews.
Yes, yes, that's it.
Where's the boy?
My sons gave him to Angelo Bronte. So my guess is Saint Denis. Either there
Boom.
or on the boat to Italy.
Let's go! Arthur, come on! What are we doing with her? Leave her.
I told you she was crazy.
Shoot her. I don't know, I guess she got a separate work. Why would she run back to the house? My house! Or I'll come back and she's gonna be like some like freaking demon ghost haunting it. Because Red Dead Redemption 1, they came out with like an Undead Nightmare version of the game, where like everything was like zombified.
It's gonna work out, John. It's gonna work out. Listen to Dutch.
It's pretty cool though.
I don't
Actually,
expect
it's really
you
creative.
to understand this, but I have never been more
I haven't
proud
seen
of
that
you
on any game.
than I am right now, brother. You're doing the right thing.
If I don't get that boy back safe, she'll kill us all.
I know, but looking at this logically, well, that boy is fine.
Logically, that boy is fine.
scare us.
He's given to somebody and sent to a big city, possibly on a boat to Italy.
What do you think,
Logically,
Arthur?
the boy's fine.
The boy will be fine. But, of course, Marston scared rotten. We killed all those people. We stirred up all that trouble. For nothing.
No, not for nothing. For living. Now, we get that
Surprised
boy
they didn't
back,
shoot her, but
and we
if
go.
she went back in the house, she's dead
Trust
anyway.
me.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm
Dutch,
sure she just ran
you
to
got
the
a problem.
porch.
Not a problem.
She's gonna come up later.
Visitors. A solution. Good day, fine people.
God, these guys again.
Mr. Vanderlind. Mr.
They found us here.
Matthews, I presume. And who are you?
Rip Van Winkle.
Huh. Good day, sir. Agent Milton, Pinkerton
Van
Detective
Winkle.
Agency. Agent Ross.
John Marston.
Mr. Morgan.
I love John
Nice
Marston.
to see you again.
And to what do we owe the pleasure, Agent Moron?
I don't know if you're aware, but this is a civilized land now. We didn't kill all them savages only to allow the likes of you to act like human dignity and basic decency was outmoded or not yet invented. This thing, it's done.
This place ain't no such thing as civilized. It's man. So in love with greed, he has forgotten himself and found only appetites.
And as a consequence, that lets you take what you please, kill whom you please, and hang the rest of us?
Yeah.
Who made you the messiah to these lost
You can't take
souls
someone
who
saying
led so
Winkle in a
horribly
raspy
astray?
voice seriously.
I'm nothing
Rip
but a
Van
seeker,
Winkle.
Mr. Milton.
You ain't much of anything more than a killer, Mr. Vanderlind. But I came to make a deal.
I think that's why he just replied with him. Huh.
You come with me.
He knew it. Knew
and
he
I
was
give
lying.
the rest of you 3 days to run off, disappear, and go and live
your name?
like
Rip
human
Van Winkle.
beings someplace else.
You came for me? Risk life and limb in this den of lowlifes and murderers so that they might live and love? Ain't that fine?
I don't want to kill all these folk, Dutch. Just you.
In that case, it'd be my honor to join you. Excuse me, friends. I have an appointment to keep with...
I think your new friend should leave now, Dutch.
You're making a big mistake. All of you.
Yeah, dreadful. We have got something. Something to live and die for. How awful for us.
Mr. Milton, stop following us. We'll be gone soon.
I'm afraid I can't. And when I return, I'll be with 50 men. All of you will die.
Someone walks up.
Run away from this place, you fools! Run!
Come on.
Get your damn hands off of me, boy.
Ooh.
What
that
now?
was a little racist.
We get out of here. And quick. Any ideas?
I know a big old house hidden in the swamps outside Saint Denis.
I think that was their intention, though. Because it wasn't a good guy.
A few days is all we need.
There's a spot out by Shady Bell. Lenny and I got into that dispute with the previous occupiers. Place is well hidden.
You and Arthur, ride out to make sure no one else has moved in. Lenny, go follow those fools out of here. Make sure that they leave. And John, we'll get Jack back. And we'll get going. Rest of you, get packing!
Come on, John. This is crazy.
We'll get packed up, but we need a new spot on.
Follow me. I know the way.
Put my hat back on. Oh, no. You gotta get out of camp to be able to view this.
It's gonna be all right, John.
We should be going for Jack.
We will.
Did I lose my hat? Whatever.
Have to move everyone first before that bastard Milton comes back with an army. We ain't no use to Jack in jail or at the end of a rope.
I don't even know what to think no more.
Just gotta keep our cool. Be smart about this.
Smart? Are you joking? We make too much noise once again. We drove right to us. I mean,
I just realized
how
we're
many
probably
people we killed the past few
intentionally
weeks?
running around that town.
It's Dutch playing his games. Hosea, too. Getting involved with those two families. Master con men working their magic.
They thought there was a lot of gold.
Yeah, they thought there was money. Ain't there always?
Look, Marston, I don't know what to tell you. Things don't always work out. That ain't nothing new.
Jack's gone. We lost Sean, Mac, Davy, Jenny. And for what?
We can't change what's done. We can only move on.
But one day, we need to start learning from our mistakes.
Come on, it ain't all bad.
House burning down.
We've had a rocky run. We'll be okay. We'll get through it.
Yeah, Dutch will fix it. Dutch will come up with a big plan. Right now, every plan gets us into worse trouble. We're getting further from where we're meant to be going.
Now, you can't put all this on Dutch. You're worked up. Right,
No
so
way they're running around on
don't
horses
get
and
too
speaking
far
this easily
in
to
your
one
head
another.
with all this. You'll never get out.
It's a goddamn mess. That poor kid. We chose this life. He didn't.
All right. Could be just down this path to the left here.
Anyway, you were saying?
That's it up ahead.
4 walls and a roof. We're moving up in the world.
Oh yeah, I
Seen
remember.
inside it yet.
Yeah, we came and killed all these people
The
over
sooner
here.
we get this done, the
That's
better.
pretty smart, actually. Take over this.
You sure this place is empty?
Nope.
I ain't sure on nothing.
All right. Let's leave the horses here and take a look.
Oh, shit! It's them again! Boys!
I seen them, but like,
Still some here.
thought
I can
sure I'd
say
have some
that.
cover.
You think there's more of them?
I'll check the house. You keep watch out here.
I'm just shotgun miss.
more of you upstairs. I'm coming for you. You hear me? I'm coming for you.
Still didn't die. Are you serious? That works. Sweet. Okay. Oops. Casually looting while raiding the house.
This is what I said. I knew you'd come soon enough. You were some of the coward, like you.
Who are you?
Bounty hunters, the freedmen.
He's gonna kill himself.
The carpetbaggers. The army of criminals who stole our land and our government. I survived them all. Our fight will live on.
Nope. I get to do it.
How's it looking up there?
I think we're clear.
Good. Come help me with this, will you?
Let him get his word out there. That was mean. Should have let the man kill himself in peace.
You coming? Here. Give me a hand moving these bodies. Don't want the others walking into this.
Casually looting is the high point of comedy in these types of games. And that scream of pain from that one. Oh, I know. He did not stop screaming.
All right, this way. We'll dump the bodies in the swamp over there.
Let the gators get him. I'm killing someone to prevent them from killing themselves. I know.
Okay, I can deal with the rest of the bodies. You go meet up with the caravan, guide them in.
I thought it was pretty funny. I knew he was gonna do it. Like, my gut told me he's just loading that pistol to kill himself. So I waited till he put it up to his head and shot him. Can I pitch you guys off here? No? God, is it really gonna make me do every single one of them? Too lazy for that. At least something's gonna distract you, so you don't have to do the rest of them, but it might. Yeah, there you go. Crocodile? Maybe. Nope. It's so freaking cold outside. My hands are freezing.
Welcome home, all of you, to my humble abode. We got fine living. Ignore the corpses and the alligators. It's paradise.
I love it. Miss Grimshaw, Mr. Pearson, would you two kindly work your magic? Arthur, take a ride with me.
Sure.
Come on.
Dodge?
Is this known for you two?
Can I have a word with you?
Not now.
Not right now, but it did yesterday. And there's still some on the ground.
Can you believe that
VR looks
girl?
whack. Their
All
battle
I've
royale
got
does.
going on, and she wants to talk.
I've not played it. I wasn't expecting anything from it.
With you two?
This is why I
got
played
far
Red Dead.
more important things to worry about right now than Molly O'Shea.
So, where are we going?
To To take a look at this 8th wonder of the civilized world, Saint Denis, I keep hearing about. According to the map, the road up this way should lead us right in there.
All right. I guess
yeah, it
this
snowed
day
yesterday.
ain't over yet.
Not quite.
Or actually 2 days ago,
Good
and
work
snowed
back
yesterday.
there, Arthur. Everything went okay?
A few loose ends.
We got like 2 or 3 inches here.
And
Jesus.
John?
About what you'd expect.
We got like, I think it was like 4 inches, but we had a rain yesterday that like melted half of it.
Whatever it takes.
Auto MBS, one shot, kill his weapons on Matt. Taking my head Rockstar. That's probably just to get people to shut up, honestly. And auto aim, you can't play this game without auto aim. This game would be so stupid and boring if you didn't have it. You'd spend half an hour trying to shoot somebody else.
Sure nobody followed us. We moved out fast.
So like, I don't play this game for like its matchmaking. I play it for like everything else you can do on it.
Put some ocean between us.
Just like the conversation me and Ashley were having about Destiny. Same thing with it. Like Destiny's like story and stuff is really fun, but its matchmaking is what blows.
For a long time, I truly believed a paradise lay somewhere in the West for us. But I just don't know anymore.
So we're leaving the country now?
Maybe. I'm still thinking about it. Whatever we do, we'll need more money. In any case, we have more pressing matters to attend to first. Okay, there she is. A real city. The future.
Yep, pretty much.
Big cities. They're
always repellent.
Exactly.
I'll find you in there. Go see what you can figure out.
Yes.
Is that the end of chapter 3? Yep. Chapter 4 now, sweet. I'll tell you a game from Rockstar that's really fun if you've never played it. Is L.A. Noire. That's one of the funnest games I've played. Actually, like it's a genuinely really fun game. It's like a 1950s detective game. It's really good. I'm going to use the bathroom real quick though. I will be right back. Be right back, guys. Sorry. back. Sorry about that. Eleanor is hilarious. It's basically a comedy, and the serious bits are overshadowed by the details you point out in the scenes. You chasing someone on foot, the game literally does not let you catch them until a certain point. Yes, I agree. There are, I forgot about that part of it, but I do really like the game, though. I really liked it anyway. But I guess it'd be unfair of me to give it credit when that's the exact same reason I criticized Far Cry 5. Because of, like, not being able to beat something faster. I think this is supposed to be, New Orleans. It's so cold in this freaking garage, like, my whole body's locking up. When I got up just now, trying to walk around. Legs.
In the damn way! Move!
Why am I tracking this? Supposed to just talk to people or something?
Hey, y'all.
Monsieur.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Yeah, I literally have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. There we go.
Stick 'em up, cowboy.
Look at somebody you know. Oh, okay.
Yeah, real funny, Dutch.
Oh, I
Which,
thought so.
a joke about how
so,
the suit you're
here
wearing
we
is
are
making
in
you
a
sweat like
strange
crazy.
land of
Yeah, it's
papists
true.
and rapists.
Can be made.
America's very own.
You are not following any road
Yes,
laws.
it
Stay in
is
your
all
lane,
the
Arthur.
same.
That is not parallel
So,
parking.
How you get on?
Yeah, for
I've
real.
been asking around about Mr. Bronte.
God,
What
it's
I've heard,
cold.
this establishment is our best lead, but I haven't had any joy in there so far.
So, I should just give it a shot?
I think so. Just keep it cool.
You know me?
I'll meet you back here in 9.
Turn on this heater, though. I found it. The other heater broke. Alrighty, well. That's awkward enough. What was he still saying?
Funny you should say that. Well, you know how it is. I told him. I said, that's the state of Lemoyne for you. America's dirty little French secret.
That's why we love it.
Born and raised.
Hey, can I get a drink here?
I'll get you in a second.
Not unless we all get washed away.
Every year they say that's gonna
Over
happen.
here.
It ain't happened yet. I'm sorry. Please excuse me. I seem to have some very impatient customers. Now, how can I help? You look like a whiskey man.
Sure.
$1, please.
He wasn't staring at you. He sees
For
dead people. That's
whiskey?
what I was thinking. Like, I looked down, I walked past him, and like, he was looking dead at me, eye contact, and I walked by, and I'm just like,
Here, have one for
are you
yourself.
good, man?
Well, thank you.
So, mister, can I ask you a question? You ever hear of a fella by the name of Bronte?
Who's asking?
Me. I'm asking.
No, leave it, Fred.
What do you mean, leave it?
Look, I don't know what business you're in, but leave it, friend. You and your pal that was in here before.
Bronte? Angelo Bronte. Mr. Big, Mr. Italian, spaghetti-eating, long streak of piss big. And he makes my skin crawl. I'm so squally a cocksucker. You know what I mean, Fred?
Cocksucker.
Where can I find him?
Oh, well, I reckon you talk to them kids in the alley, they'll know, I guess.
What a time.
Oh, hey, Fred,
This is...
you'll be careful now.
Yeah, nowadays. Let me go talk to some kids in the alley to try to find a mobster. Like, see how that goes for you. Like, just talking to kids in any alley in general. I kid you not, I was working the other day. I was at a trailer park, and some kid comes up to my window in my van and asked me for candy. I'm like, are you freaking serious? I literally, I rolled the window back up. I was like, you need to go home. Like, it was literally just such an uncomfortable position to be in.
Walk up to any man with a ring on his finger and turn it 3 times?
Yes.
Hi there. Have you seen any kids around here?
Oh, yeah. Just through that archway there.
Whenever he talk, yeah.
Hey, you got a cigarette, mister?
Maybe.
Huh?
I'm looking for a fellow named Angelo Bronte. Italian.
I know him. Everyone knows him.
Where is he?
We'll take you to him, but it'll cost.
Smart kids.
I reckon I can pay.
$5.
Where's he live? New York?
I'm an entrepreneur. If you don't want to pay, then I don't want to walk.
What a little thug.
Here. Come on.
This way. Let's go, mister. You coming, Cleet?
Yeah, for real.
Stay close. Easy to get lost around here.
I don't blame him now. You gotta, in this day and age, you gotta make a living.
You new to the city, mister?
When you're that young, especially back then,
No one knows it.
when I was that young, $5 was a big deal. Like, back in like the 1800s, getting $5, this kid's a hustler.
On the corner there. Nice enough, fella. That's Baird and Schreiber on the right there. Famous bookstore. Not that I'm much of a reader myself. Now over here's a real piece of art. That's the Church of the Holy Blessed Virgin, mister.
They named it after you.
On the famous
Got
church
him.
of Toulouse, which is in France. You been to Toulouse, mister?
No.
We're Catholics here, mister. Ain't Baptist or nothing.
My mama said they used to burn Protestants and all, but
Bet they don't have nothing so fine where you come from, mister. Look at them fine steeples.
Hey, you little pair of shits.
Let's go! That fellow looks angry.
Ah, God damn it.
Yeah, the kid's gonna get ran over. Pull out your gun and threaten him until his little britches come off. I don't know that I want to pull out a gun and threaten a kid to take his pants off.
Stop, shit. I'll kill you, thieving bastard. This bastard got off.
Damn street trash. You after that kid? That shit went that way.
Thanks for the help, friend.
You know, I kind of miss old Bob.
That was absolutely
Bounce around so much, couldn't even read the newspaper.
Remember when they had to bring the fuel back down there for the snowstorm? Couldn't get the ice off the trolley wires?
Technology. All well and good so long.
You better stop right now. Moron!
It's a fear tactic. You gotta do what you gotta do. Think I can't hop, buddy? I played San Andreas.
come on, run!
God
Our
dang it.
goats got loose.
You better stop right now.
Well, he's gonna get away now.
You still here? Get you all right back there, old man?
You give that back.
Just give it up, farm boy.
Just give it up, kid.
Got me some cocaine gum. I'm gonna get you now. Alright.
I'm telling you, a cucumber. Definitely a fruit.
Since when?
Since forever. I read it in the newspaper.
Oh, so it must be true. So they tell you your dog's a cat now. You just start calling them kittens.
They ain't do the same thing.
God.
What's the problem, friend?
Give me my things, boy.
What are you talking about, friend?
I ain't your friend, but that kid is, and he robbed from me. Now give me back my stuff and take me to Angelo Bronte.
Senor Bronte.
The kid was gonna show me before he robbed me.
Imagine a fully grown man chasing after a kid in the middle of the road, suddenly stopping, takes a sniff of cocaine, and then takes off at twice the speed as before. Be great to see. Makes a good, make a good skit.
Got a lot of friends, mister, but I ain't never seen you.
We ain't friends.
You don't like no one, mister. Mr. Bronte, he's got fine hair. He got a beautiful house, and I am proud to work for him. He got 50 men, mister. Why you gonna care a thing about you?
I just want to speak with you.
I'm sure you do, mister. You and them friends of yours been asking about him all over town. Keeping mighty disrespected. Bunch of muddy Yankees in town asking questions. Well, you and your friend should pay him a visit, mister. He's got a big house on Flavian Street opposite the park.
Hey, Yoko.
Now, get out of here.
Turns around and shoots them all. Kids are freaking crazy. That's where I'd pull out the cocaine and a shotgun. Messed with the wrong man. Shouldn't have gave me my stuff back. My cocaine was in that bag. Excuse me. Move. Assassin's Creed. Oh my god. That couldn't have been a better freaking clip right there. Oh my god. Assassin's Creed hops over the wall and then just freaking eats it right when you hit the ground. Oh god, that was actually hilarious. I need to get back to streaming that game. Oh my god, is that his ass? Perfect timing for that. It really was. Assassin's Creed! Bam! There's no way this is that guy's house. Nope. Okay. Oh, there's Dutch.
Where you
chasing
been?
A little twat.
Getting robbed?
Who by?
Bunch of children.
I won't inquire anymore.
But I found Mr. Bronte. Seems to be some Italian Mr. Big in town. Everybody knows him, but nobody wants to talk about him. Apparently lives in a big house on Flavian Street opposite the mob.
Good work.
So what now?
We go pay him a visit. I'll get John. You meet us there. Whatever it takes, we need to get
That'd be
that
another
boy
great skit.
back.
We're coming up with great material here. Assassin's Creed! Boom. It's like that. It's like all those fail videos. Parkour! Just freaking eat the dirt. That was literally perfect. Like, I hopped the wall and then just freaking smash face right on the freaking ground.
The swamps or the city. Both are full of parasites, reptiles, and slime. We're a long way east of land we know, far from real open country.
The joys of civilization. Where those kids just stabbed me? It is. How did I end up back here again? Hop over it. Guess not. Where's my horse? That's what I need. Shut out here.
Back out there, girl.
Had two of them. What's this one? Mary Beth, sorry. Doing a Dutch right now. You just kick a pig? What was that on the ground? Yeah, it was a pig. Speaking of, there's a bench right here, actually. Saw a lot of crap to him that we looted. You get out of the way, please. Oh, I'm not running into a traffic.
Hardly touched. What's your problem?
Dang. What can I buy from you?
All made to measure.
Morning. The sky is a blue like the sea. I love it when the sun shines.
Okay, that's pretty cool. You can buy this stuff with him. Jesus.
One-of-a-kind pelts make one-of-a-kind garments. Worth the legwork, I assure you.
Look at that. Oh, that's sick.
Dakota, Tall Tree, Big Valley, Roanoke. I run this stall just about everywhere. Best way to source the skins.
I can get the legendary bear hat because I have the legendary bear pelt.
How are you?
Okay, so don't want it yet, but to make the coat I need a perfect bison pelt. Okay, and then I need a perfect bull hide for the boots. What is that? Oh yeah, the boots. Okay. And I need perfect boar pelt and perfect rabbit pelt. Gotcha. I was wondering when that would come into use, because that was the legendary bear we killed early on. Yeah, okay. Now I finally found a trapper and can
If you're ever
figure out
passing
what to do
through
with it.
Scarlet Meadows, keep your eyes peeled for a snow white fox. Supposed to bring you good
Oh,
luck
that one
if you
looks
see
cool.
it. Even better luck if you catch it.
That's pretty cool too. It's something to do with alligators. Ah, that looks really cool actually. Legendary white. We need to go legendary hunting soon.
Wish I never had to take my stall into the city.
You have to
Just
get.
like I wish country folk had any
Okay,
damn
yeah,
money.
that was like Bronco. Oh, that one looks pretty cool. What's this one? Coyote, badger, moose, wolf, panther. Jesus. Panther? Where the freak are panthers at? Thought you said I need a perfect bear hide
Lot of
for the
folk want an
boobs.
apprentice.
I need a hearing aid or a clear
I got
mind
no
boots.
Why would I want some?
Oh yeah,
How do
I
you
got
do?
distracted.
All right.
Let me get over
So
here to.
Hello?
Move!
Don't be so rough.
Hey, what the hell are you
You're
doing?
good. Calm down.
Move next time.
To hell with
He
you.
said move next time. How do I get up there?
Cuidado.
Or, I bet you it's on the other side. No, it's definitely on the inside. What am I missing here? Gotcha. Craft anything useful? claw, and the 3 silver earrings are the only things I don't need to sell. Silver pocket watches, $40 off those. Gold wedding rings, $15. Platinum engraved, yeah, they're $5 a piece, not 25. Still, it's a lot. These are $10 a piece. Gold pocket watch. Platinum pocket watch is $12 a piece. You get so much money from these guys. It's simple, really. A big burly bearded man with weaponry strapped on him is running at you. Just move. It is. Not much elaboration is needed.
Hey, move it! Sorry about that.
Serving a piece. What? You get in trouble for that crap? Are you actually serious? Are you actually serious? Oh my god. Featured like that are really stupid though. Like, I'll even criticize this game as much as I love it. For dumb stuff like that. It's just uncalled for. There's no place for that in this game. Is it a cemetery? Yeah, it is. There. Come on. Wanted, go away already. I looked away for 1 second. How are you wanted already? I was running really fast through a crowd of people, and I bumped a bunch of them and knocked them over, and it was called disturbing the peace. Like, stupid. But we got away. They're all on my way. See that guy swerving to try and hit me? I am on the wrong side of the road though.
Excuse me, sir. Can I bother you for a minute?
No, you cannot. Oh, why my hat's not here? I can get it back once I go back to camp though. I need that big of a deal.
There you are. You boys ready?
Of course. What else do you know about this guy?
Not much, just he's some slick little greasy-haired European who's clearly got power and money. Now, listen, if we go in there and start shooting up the place, the boy's gonna get shot, that I guarantee. A fella like this is gonna have a lot of protection.
No one gonna get shot, Arthur, so everyone just relax.
I'm supposed to be on this side.
Trust me. This the place.
Must be.
You okay, John?
I guess.
Excuse me, sir. We have an appointment to see Mr. Bronte.
Who are you?
You get your boss down here and now so we can talk about this like gentlemen. Run along now, boy.
Was that the special Dutch charm I heard so much about?
Relax. I got this. Don't worry, boys. We come in peace. We just need to straighten a couple of things out with your boss.
He walked up the steps very feminine, like. Did you see that? He like was. I don't know. He's like bouncing as he did it. Look at this goof.
Chi sono sti buffoni?
Sono qui per Picciotto.
Stares at Texan.
Why do you take his son?
Excuse me.
I said, why did you take his son? We ain't got no problems with you, sir. Nor you with us. But if you want to start one, there's going to be a lot of folks dead in this room before it's done.
So, you walk into my city, stinking of shit and looking like this, and you come into my house before you have a bath and you tell me how to act? You ask me to show compassion. Have I not shown you almost infinite compassion already by simply allowing you to breathe in my presence?
Indeed you have.
D. Frisbee, hi, welcome, man. Don't judge, he's just comfortable with the sexuality, yeah. Real.
We are simple.
What's up, Frisbee?
Country
How are you? Welcome to the stream.
All we have is each other. And you have gone and you have took his son over some dispute with some inbred ex-slavers. It ain't got nothing to do with any one of us.
You had nothing to do with destroying the liquor business!
We was innocent bystanders. And that which we weren't innocent of, well, we most surely were ignorant of.
You twist words, you lie shamelessly. You think you are better than everyone else. Ti adoro. Vattene da bere sti uomini. Angelo Bronte.
Dutch Vanderlyn. Arthur Morgan.
Arthur, the pleasure is mine.
John Marston.
All mine, please.
Did I trust a drink from him?
So, can my friend have his son?
Of course, of course. But, should I be out of pocket over a misunderstanding? Of course I know you would not want that, huh?
No.
No. So, how about this? You perform a simple job for me, and you get your son back.
What is it?
A couple of people have taken to grave robbing in this cemetery.
Well, that is a fine place for it, the best.
I love this guy. I love you.
That's pretty good.
See, they've taken not only to desecrating the dead, but they've done so without paying a tribute to the living. Thing is, they see my men, of course they run a mile. So maybe you two head off, huh? And you, Mr. Van der Linde, you tell me more about my manners. Salute.
Salute.
I can handle that. Mount your horse. West Virginia. Mount your mama. That's what that song sounds like. I swear that's what it says.
Come on, then.
You know where the cemetery is?
I think so. Pretty sure I rode by it earlier. It's real impressive.
You know, you did good holding your tongue in there.
Do you trust one word that comes out of that bastard's mouth? We don't even know where Jack is.
Listen, we found Bronte. We got in there. Dutch is with him now. All things considered, it could have gone a lot worse.
That poor kid. I ain't been a good father to him. I hope he's okay.
He'll be fine. I figured the Braithwaites were going to hold Jack ransom for all the money we cost him. They must have sent him here so we couldn't get to him. But Bronte knows by now there's no Braithwaites left to pay him. Jack ain't much use to him anymore. Let's just get this done. Let Dutch handle the rest.
I just hope you're right. Okay. I think this is it. Keep it down. Let's hitch the horses up ahead.
You rest up.
Hoping he's okay and makes up for years of neglect, emotional abuse, poor living conditions, and being a poor role model in general. In this society, I guess.
This way.
Yeah, he actually, to add to it, left for a few years.
All right. Let's see what's going on.
And came back. That's why him and Arthur don't get along very well. Creepy at all. So are we killing him when we find him? Probably should have went to the dog barking anyway.
Looks like someone beat us to it here. Once we get the boy back.
That bastard better keep his word. Stay quiet. We don't want to spook him. You hear something? I think I see something.
Hey there, boy. Someone's here somewhere. Come on.
The whole just like I guess I was supposed to realize he was just a drunk guy hanging out, and I panicked and kicked him and he fell over. Yeah, he really did. I don't turn the corner, just a drunk. Oh God, kick. Sign this position to prevent drunk abuse near you.
You boys found my pappy's watch it. Damn it!
How many you see? Let's bail, boys. This ain't worth it.
Look at they're making a run for it.
You should obey Mr. Bronte. Please, God. Careful. They're leading us out in the open.
Amen. The other one.
Pick the right place to die, right? You think you can rob us? No, no way.
Oh, there it is.
Close.
Oh.
stash. Gotta be around here someplace.
God, they got $21.
Okay, so we'll need to
Get out of my way.
We can't go back to Bronte empty-handed.
What's that achievement for?
First shot at us.
I wonder if it's for looting them or part of the mission. Yeah, robber loot, $250.
Robbing grave robbers. We've hit the big time.
Yeah, they are $20 a piece. Jesus.
We can't go back to Bronte with nothing to show for it.
I've gotten $60. I don't know what you're doing.
Think there might be something in here. Got it.
Good. Let's get out of here. Shit, it's the mall. Let's go. Maybe we can get out that gate. Locked. Let's just drive back to where we came in. Damn it.
Get out of the way.
Come on. Let's go around the side. We're coming. Hide.
I found a body. Looks fresh. Still bleeding. Must just been killed. They're still here.
You get down.
Stay close.
Realistically, that dog would have been all over us already. You. Let's go, man. What are you waiting on now?
Come on, quick. Let's get back to Dutch.
Well, it's lucky I ain't a religious man.
Oh, come on.
Anyway, what was you talking about?
Let's just get back there. Collect our side of the deal.
You alright?
He best not be playing games with us.
He almost certainly is. But let's just see. Keep your head. Act normal.
How's he even gonna know we did what he asked?
I got a feeling most things around here get back to him pretty fast. Like I said, we'll just see where we're at once we...
Come on, Arthur.
Well, you took your time.
Where's your host?
Like I said, you took
There
your
he is.
time.
I'm glad to see you.
Let's get going. What a fine man. Hey, friend, thank Mr. Bronte for
right?
everything.
Yeah, I'm fine.
You know, Arthur, Mr. Bronte has invited us to a garden party at the mayor's house. And us, just simple country boys. Let's go! We have a new camp set up, Jack. You're gonna love it. All right, let's get this boy back to his mother.
You sure you're okay, son?
I'm fine. Papa Bronte said you'd come for me.
I'm sorry.
What for?
For that. For taking so long.
I had a fun time. I had my own room with a big bed and a toy box. And lots of books.
Did they do anything to you?
Have you ever had spaghetti?
What's that?
It's food. It looks like worms, but it's delicious.
Is that right?
Papa Bronte teach me lots of Italian words.
Don't call him that, please.
You know, caballo? That means horse. And pantafola? That's a slipper.
A slipper?
They gave me 2 pairs. One for day and one for night.
Well,
pretty chipper for someone who was kidnapped, even with the special treatment.
Oh, yes.
Still.
I had the best time, but I can't wait to see Mama. Did she miss me?
That's what I'm saying, like, how's he not like, when am I gonna see my mom?
Real good to see you, Jack.
You too, Uncle Arthur. Did you catch the bad guys?
Which ones?
At the graveyard. Uncle Dutch and Papa Bronte told me.
Just Mr. Bronte.
Yeah. Me and your pa dealt with them.
I told him you would.
Wait till you see this new camp.
Not another one.
Well, this one's got a house. Not as nice as Mr. Bronte's, mind you.
That's okay.
We'll get you settled and cleaned up in no time.
Oh, I had a bath last night.
Of course you did.
Abigail! Abigail! We got you, your son, everything.
We got him!
Mama!
He's fine!
I'm fine, Mama. They fed me good. Italian food. You ever eat that?
Come here, you silly boy. You got him. You got my son back. Dutch, Arthur, thank you. Thank you. I got my son back!
Jack, how are you, boy?
I'm fine, thanks.
Everything's okay now. Abigail?
She didn't thank him.
So?
Well, we met Mr. Bronte. He is quite a character.
Is he now?
You ever meet an Italian strong man before?
Not outside of a circus.
Well, let me tell you all about him. John, you go be with your family. Arthur, thank you. Boys, we got some work to do. Interesting work. But first, let's have a drink. We got Jack back!
Well, the boy's safe, thank goodness.
Thank you, Arthur. I don't know how to say it. Thank you.
I understand. Come on. Do as Dutch says. Go be with your family.
$112 out of it, not bad. 1 second. It's bathroom again. G Fuel goes straight through, I swear. Oh. Be right back. UFO problem's the biggest of them all. Yeah, it's got a ton of vitamin B12 in it, which is literally goes right through you. My room upstairs, I'm guessing. Looks like it. Oh no, here we go. My hat back. Actually, I can look fancy over here. We'll wear our one outfit we got. There we go. Alrighty. And shaving is over here. I don't think I'm going to. Looks better if I did, but like once you shave it, it takes forever to grow back, so. So we'll leave it for now. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this episode, episode 13. Thank you everyone for tuning in that did. Thanks Ashley for being active the whole time. Always appreciate it. Might be back later tonight. If we are, it should be episode 1 of Tomb Raider. If not, it'll be tomorrow morning. Either way, but we will see. Everybody is awake now, so I'm going to head back inside. I don't want to be out here all day. So, that's going to be it guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. And we will see you all in the next one. That awkward moment when I don't have the transition ready. We'll see y'all. Thank you.